Hi folks, this is Wemette coming to you on a story. It's actually a long story, and it starts way back in the beginning of my life. I made a choice, and the choice I made was either you do the right thing or the wrong thing. And it comes down to very simple terms. If you see someone that's getting robbed, like your next door neighbor, or if you see somebody that's getting killed, or if you see something that's going on, if you want to do something about it, you do. And then if you're the other kind of person, you don't get involved. You go your own way, mind your own business, and let some poor sap get hurt. Somebody that's weaker. And in my life, I've learned that most of the people that do these things are bullies. That's what they are. And I saw a lot of bullies in the outfit. I really did. But looking back, as much as I can, all I saw were people that stole. They were burglars. They were thieves. They beat up on people, took their money. They loaned them money that they knew they couldn't pay back on heavy juice loans. One time when I was on Rush Street, there was a guy running down the street, and he stopped a police car. And the police said, "What's the matter? What's the matter?" And he said, "That guy over there is trying to kill me." And he said, "What for?" "What's wrong?" They got one guy was almost getting out of the car. He rolled down his window. It was cool out. And he said, "I owe him a gambling debt." The police officer rolled up his window and drove away. What happened to the guy? I don't know. I didn't stick around. But as I went on in my life, I decided that I was going to make a difference. I was going to try and make a difference. I didn't think these things were right, and I still don't today. And some of you people that are on Facebook or YouTube or whatever, you think that these things are cool, or this is a stand-up guy. He never ratted anybody out. No, he just hurt people. That's all. But some of the people that I interacted with, bosses, and low-level guys, I mean guys that were workers, Curt Hansen was kind of an idiot, but those people that hurt people, you have no idea what it's like to sit next to Frank Schweihs hours on end and him tell you about all the sins he's committed. I mean, all the murders that he's committed, all the cheating ways. I mean, there was nothing but cheat, cheat, cheat. And none of these people paid income tax. Well, they paid tax, but not what they owed. But that was their way of life. They chose it. Recently, Frank Collada died. And I listened to the audio books, and I read through his books too. But he was a thief. And to me, I look at that as just a common thief. They want to steal. They want to take. They don't want to work. They don't want to go out and get a job or open a business or do anything like that. And that wasn't me. That wasn't me at all. So what I did later on was I decided to write a book about it. Nobody cares and what I did about it. And believe me when I say nobody cared. Nobody cared at all. I enjoyed writing the book, and I enjoy all you people out there are fans of mine, but sometimes I run across people that aren't fans of mine, and they make comments. I've been called a rat. I've been called a lot of different things. But then again, people call Collada a rat. Well, let me tell you something. I don't particularly like the man, never did. May his soul rest in peace. But truthfully, if I listened to a recording that said, "Clean your house," and I knew that that was going to be the end of me when I got out of jail, I think I would have rolled over on Tony Spilotro. I really do. You know, if it's them or me, I guess it's going to be them, as long as I got a way out of it. But he didn't really rat. What he did was he saved his life. In order to save his life, he had to hurt a lot of other people. In my case, There are countless bookmakers and people who are involved in gambling, especially when they had the off-track betting, and other people. And I never reported them to the FBI. I never did, because they didn't deserve it. They really didn't. They're just on the hustle. They're trying to make a few bucks. But anyway, if you're interested in my book, Nobody Cares and What I Did About It, you can get an autographed edition at redwemette.com or on the shop page. Wherever you see the book, it's on a shop page where you can click the book. Nobody Cares and What I Did About It is a room I have on Facebook. You can tap that. When I say click, I'm forgetting about all you people that are on Androids or iPhones, and I use a computer. I don't use an Android or an iPhone. There'd be too many things coming and going and going. I'd have messages constantly going off, and that would interfere. But like I said, it's available autographed at redwemette.com or the picture, and I'll autograph it to you. Same price, $19.95, or you can buy it on Amazon, amazon.com. They have it. Frank did real good. He made a real run of it. I'm not talking about Schweihs, I'm talking about Frank Collada. But his books never sold. He didn't sell enough books, and I understand why. After listening to all of them, he was just a common thief. Stand-up guy? I don't know. He talked about people. Schweihs? I don't know. He was a bad man. A very bad man. Very, very bad man. Do you think any one of you could sit down and talk hours and hours and hours with this man? I'm talking about weeks, months, well over a year. He'd stop by. I collected a lot of tape on him. Tape that you'll probably never see. The only stuff that was available was stuff that's submitted to court. So I decided to do some stories. And in between time, tell you more about my life that I didn't tell you about in the book. These are hard times right now. This COVID has really got the country going crazy, and so did the elections. They got the country going crazy. We don't know what's going to happen. But whatever it is, I hope we help each other out. I hope we can come to some common ground and help each other. In the meantime, I hope you enjoyed the story. God bless you, and have a great evening.